So this is our Broadfork. It's a really basic tool. You've got a couple pipe uprights and then 4 cut blades. I'd say that the blades themselves, look like they're about 1/4 inch steel. These have been cut really nicely so that they follow the contour of that rounded pipe that they're welded onto. But I think you could adapt the design to do it a few different ways. This one is pretty beefy. It's probably the beefiest one that I've ever seen. This one is Mike here. Mike's who's holding it for us and is going to demo it for us. So let's walk over to the Jerusalem artichokes here. Seeing what we saw down in Haiti, the plantings are really dense. There's a lot of ground cover. And so this is a Jerusalem artichoke patch in our garden, or just our house garden, not in the farm field, that we kind of ignore every year. And so I thought it was a good approximation of some of the terrain that we saw in Haiti, and hopefully will be a good demo for this. So the ground hasn't been worked in well over a year, and there's just a lot of stuff to work through. So Mike, if you just want to jump in there somewhere right around in there, try and get down to some depth, loosen up the soil a little bit, and see if we can pull some Jerusalem artichokes up. My thought for this tool was that it could be used for a combination of harvest and or tillage. You can see how quickly it works the soil down to a depth. And unlike that large, wide hoe that you see everyone using in Haiti that's 8 to 12 inches wide, it doesn't really chop in the soil as much as it aerates and loosens it. And so you're working the soil to a greater depth, and you're opening it up as opposed to really kind of cutting it off or slicing it, which in some ways can compact it a little more. Yeah, Mike, could you move out a little bit more out into the sunlight there, just so we can see a little more for the video. Sorry, Greg, this is coming to you very unedited, but I wanted to get this shot to you before too much time passed by. Could you just hold this, Dad? I just want to get out there and... So you can see how it's really opening things up, loosening up the soil. Here's some really measly looking Jerusalem artichokes, but the depth to which you can work really quickly, we're talking about the depth of my hand here. And Mike, without much effort, it's really just the weight of the tool coming up and going down. He's working an area that's about, I would say, almost 2 feet wide, maybe 20 inches wide, which is going to be double the width that they were able to work with that large hoe. I saw folks working 1/4 acre rice paddies with the 8-inch hoe. I mean, I can't even think of the time it would take. But this is a tool that I think could really make a big difference in saving everybody some time. You could shut that down, hit the red button there.